It's gonna be funny, but it's gonna be epic. Who am I? I'm a glassblowing apprentice from Cape Cod. I'm really good at babysitting. I'm a bit of a caveman. I'm part little girl. Ponies and rainbows. I'm just being a wise ass. I'm kind of a dork. I have dance moves. I'm not like an internet person. Load already! I'm not a Satanist. Just want to clear that up. I'm a creep and I love it.
Oops! Idolatry welcomes Siobhan Magnus today. We appreciate you coming in. The Glassblower. Let's go back, because we love to geek out and talk about the full Idol season. And our first glimpse of you was Hollywood Week, the bad romance drama. You and Todrick and Theri versus some other team. And was it as bad as it looked?
Destiny's Wild sits and watches as Neapolitan takes the stage.
They made it out to be like we were butting heads, our two groups.
Things seem to be going well for Neapolitan, but Destiny's Wild is not happy about it.
It wasn't so much that, it was just we were the only two groups who took on that song.
What they're trying to say is that they stole our idea.
I had Todrick in my group who's he's a presence. He makes sure everybody knows that Todrick is there, you know? And we also had Jared, who he's the same. So the two of them, it was just, Theri and I were like, okay, you guys know what we're doing and we're gonna listen.
And you're not exactly wallflowers either, you and Theri. I follow Theri on Twitter, so I know. And you're a bit of a presence yourself, correct?
I need to be comfortable to be that way, so I was pretty shy at first.
Okay.
And we were picking groups that night, and a lot of people already knew what they were doing. I was clueless. I was like, oh geez, what am I gonna do? And I get up on the stage and I'm looking for somebody. Jared grabs my hand, he says, what song are you doing? I was like, I don't know. And he goes, do Bad Romance with me. I have dance moves, I have harmonies, I have everything. And I'm like, all right, cool, sounds good to me. And so then we're wandering around trying to find two more people, and I saw Theri. I remembered that she had raised her hand when they asked us who was thinking of doing that song. So we grabbed her, and she was with Todrick, and we were like, would you want to do it with us? So then we had our foursome, and we went to work. I want to do everything in life is
You ended up like with that kind of move. There was like a little...
Right away, before we even ran through the song, Jared was like, okay, we're gonna start like this. And he pushes me down on the ground and he makes me do the pose, and I'm like, all right, it works for me. Caught in a bad romance.
You made a pretty strong impression your first week in the semifinals with Wicked Game. It was not what we expect in an Idol performance. There weren't a lot of runs. I mean, it was strong vocals and big notes, but it was also restrained in a certain way.
And I don't wanna fall in love. Something gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love.
Was it a deliberate move on your part?
It's funny how it happened that I did that song, because originally that week I was gonna sing It's Raining Men.
Crisis averted. Okay.
I love that song, and it has power vocals to boot. So,
but it has a bad history on Idol.
And I had a plan. I was like, it's gonna be funny, but it's gonna be epic, and I'm just gonna wail on it. And then I was strongly advised to not do it.
Okay.
I had my list of choices. We all had a list of 5 songs.
Right.
The next one I went to was Wicked Game. So I had these two opposite
They couldn't be more,
songs.
yeah.
And I rehearsed them both, I prepared them both, and then Wicked Game was the one that I chose. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you.
I find this fascinating. Like, those are total opposites. I think the last time we saw It's Raining Men on the Idol stage was when Jasmine Trias did it in season 3. It just never seems to go over well on the Idol stage.
I had performed it once before with a women's a cappella group. We all wore raincoats. No,